So as a business owner, as a manager, we always face these two problems. Problem number one, if you have team and you don't have resources, your team will not be effective. And if you have resources and you don't have team, again your team will not be effective. So if you want to learn how you can organize your team and resources at one place, watch this video till the very end, because today I'm going to discuss about Microsoft Teams, how you can organize your team, how you can organize your resources so they can better communicate and collaborate so you can extract maximum out of them. Hi, my name is Sandeep Misra. I'm a techie helping businesses to automate their business process with the help of AI. So let's get started. So first we'll try to learn why organized team is important for your organization, for your project and for your department. For example, if I will take example of our IT project, we need designers, we need developers and we need testers. So if I will create a common group for their communication, what will happen after some time? Developer will put their queries and points. The QA will put their queries and points. Tester will put their queries and point, and nobody will understand that who is going to reply, who is going to communicate, who is going to answer those query and points. So after some time, you will find that group is quite messy, and because of that, everybody start communicating either in a individual way, either they are not communicating in that group, and that will not be effective for a long term project. So that's why if you are organizing your group, like designer will communicate in a designer channel, your developer will communicate in a developer channel, your tester will communicate in a tester channel, and after that you will have a common group where they will only communicate when common things are going on. So by this way you will make your communication channelized, and then it will be effective, because in designer group you will find that they are always talking about improving their designs or the inputs on designs. In developer channel you will find that they are always talking about development, and in tester channel you will find they are always talking about testing. So similarly, in your project, if you have designing, development, managers group, and all those kind of groups, you can create multiple channels. So they will talk about their mindset, they will talk about their requirement, their inputs in that group, and then only that channel will be effective for that project. And that is what you will get in Microsoft Teams. You can create a team and you can channelize the communication based on their department, their project, their skill set, or as per project need. So that is what we learn in coming videos. So first we'll talk about Microsoft Teams feature, and after that we will talk about how you can organize your team and resources using Microsoft Teams. So let me share my screen, and you can see I already logged in Microsoft Teams. If you don't know how to log in, what you have to do is you will go in Microsoft 365 account, for example, something like this, and there you can see app launcher, and you will click on Microsoft Teams. But if you don't have Microsoft account, you can search on Google Microsoft 365 and you will get link microsoft365.com. There you need to create your account. So if you click on this team, it will open the web version of Microsoft Teams, and you need to download and then you can access the desktop version. But you will not find any kind of difference between web and desktop version. So if you are comfortable using web, you can use web. If you are comfortable using desktop, you can use desktop. So after login, you can see this kind of screen. At the very top, you will see activities. So all the activities, whatever communication, chat, call, file sharing is going on, you can see here. After that, we have chats. So all the chats which going on in your organization, you can see here. If you want to create new chat, you will click on this new icon. Here, you will select the multiple teams. Like for example, if I want 3 people in this particular chat, I will add, and then I will say hi, and then we will create. So we already have a STW core team with this name, and that's why it's updated that with that particular group. If you don't have, then it will ask you to rename that particular group, and you can rename that. In case you want that chat with an individual person, you will go here and select that person, and you can start talking with that individual person. Then we have pinned. So if you want that this group should be always on top, you will right click and pin. So you can see this is in the top group. Again, you want to unpin. After some time, you don't think that this group is quite effective and you are not regular communicating in this group, then you will go here and unpin. So you can see it's back to the recent group. So this is how you can make your team chats priority, that which chat is on priority and which chat is not in priority. After that, you can see teams. Here you will have teams for your department, teams for your organization, teams for your project. So under team, you can see we have multiple channels. For in some of the group, you can see like here we have design, development, QA, and general channel. So this is how you can channelize your teams in a multiple group. For example, for designing team, I have design. For development team, I have development, and for QA team, I have QA. So this is how you can channelize your team in a multiple groups under a particular project. Then we have calendar. So calendar will show the person who is logged in their meetings and their events in Microsoft Calendar. From here, you can add new meeting. You can direct meet just now. If you want to start a meeting just now, you can start. If you want to start meeting with ID, you can start join with ID. After that, we have calls. So you can call a person by just selecting their name and call from here. Then we have files. File is actually connected with Microsoft OneDrive. Microsoft OneDrive is part of Microsoft 365. Whatever files, whatever videos, whatever documents you are seeing in Microsoft Teams being saved in OneDrive, and that is what you can see here. Then we have apps. So under apps, you can see all the available apps in the market related to the business, related to the productivity, related to a particular industry, related to a particular category. Everything you can see here. For example, if I will click on productivity, you can see related to the productivity, all tools are available here. That is what you can add with your team, so they can use that particular app to increase their productivity. For example, if you have a designing team and you can add Canva over there, your designing team can easily use Canva to create designs, and they don't have to go anywhere else. So this is how you can increase productivity of your team. Then we have here 3 dots. Again, you can select the application from Microsoft using 3 dots. After that, like task by planner, again you can see Trello here, updates, Excel, and whiteboard. So these are the apps which are quite popular and which you want to use in Microsoft Teams. That is what you can add here. So in next section, we learn how you can organize your team, create multiple department and multiple channels to manage your resources, to manage your team for a particular project, so your communication will be more organized. So now we'll see how you can create team for your project and how you can organize multiple channels in that particular team to organize your communication. So let me share my screen again, and you can see I'm on the team section. You can see here we have teams. You will click on teams, and there you can see all your teams based on your department, based on your projects, based on your organization. So you can see we have HR team, we have sales team, we have service team, we have marketing team, we have sales team, and then we have a project team as well. So this is how you can organize based on your department. For example, if you have multiple departments for the sales, marketing, and operations, you can create multiple teams. If you are working project basis, then you can create team for your particular project as well. So for example, if you want to create project for a team or for a department, you will click on join or create new team. Here you can see we have create a team, then we have join a team with a code. Sometimes when we create a team, we can give a code and using that particular code, anybody can from your organization can join your particular team. And if that team is public, this is how you can see. You will click on join and you will join that particular team. So I will go and create team from scratch. So once you will click on create team from scratch, you will get this kind of templates. So first you can create team from scratch. Either you can create team from a particular group. Then we have manage a project, and these are templates based on special categories. For example, if you want to manage events using a team, you can use this template. It will create that kind of channels. If you want to manage a project using a team, you will use this template and it will create that kind of channels, like based on their steps. Employee onboarding, then we have the organize help desk. So this is how, based on your requirement, you can select a particular template and you can use to create a particular team. So we'll go from scratch, and here we have private. Once you will create the private team, you can send invite and then only people can join that particular group. It will not be public. Once you create a public organization, a public team, it will be accessible throughout your organization, as well as you can add the members outside your organization as well. For example, sometimes you have a project on which some freelancers are working, some other organizations are working as well. In that case, you can create a public team, so members from your organization and members from other organization can also can be added in this team. So this is quite good. If you have members from outside your organization also working on your project, you can use public team. ORC wide, only people from your organization can be added in that particular team or join your team. So always suggested that you create public team. It doesn't mean that anybody can from your organization can access this team. They can see, but only once you allow using code or something, then only they can join your team. So better create a public team with a code. So if you give that code, people can join your team. So we'll go with the public, then we'll give name here, and that is for example YouTube script writing. So I'm creating a team for YouTube script, YouTube videos. So YouTube videos, click on create. And after that, you can see we need to select a team here. So it's done. Then we can add members. So I will add Anoop as a member. I will add Alok as a member. Then add and then close. So you can see we have a team here, YouTube videos, and then we have journal. Journal is all the members in this team can talk in journal group. Then we'll go again here and click on add. Either you can click on manage team or add channel. So I will go to manage team, and in manage team you can see we have members, then channels, then settings, and then analytics, and then we have apps and tags. So I will go on channel and add some channels. For example, I will add script writing. So here you can see we have three options. First is a standard, then we have private, and then we have share. Standard, everyone on the team will have the access of this particular channel as well. For example, I added Anoop and Alok, so Anoop and Alok can access this channel as well. Apart from that, if you create private, so a specific team member has access. So once you will create the private and allow only one person or two person, only those person will access that particular channel. It means that you can create public team, but you can create private channel as well. Then we have shared. Shared in the case when you want that someone from outside your organization can access, then you can create shared. So I will select shared and create. So we'll skip for now, and then again we'll add one more channel here. So again we'll go on add channel. Directly we'll get this pop-up, and I will create video editing, and this will be, we can have the standard and add. So now you can see based on our team skills, like we need a team for writing, we need a team for video editing, and that's why I created two channels. So we organized our YouTube videos work in two groups for writing and editing. So this is how you can organize your project based on the skill set, like designing, development, production, approval, managers. So that is how you can create multiple group. So once you will come on this particular group, you can see here we have post, files, notes. Apart from that, if you want that for video editing, some other softwares like Planner, task management required, you will go here and you can select, like for example, I want to add a task by Planner for this particular group. So I will create tab name is equal to task, and then I will save. So here I will add, for example, video editing. So I will add, we can add to do, then in progress, then we add approval. So first we'll have the video for to-do list, then the video editor can add it. So it will go in progress, and then we have approval. So this is how task will move. For example, videos for week 2nd in July. So this is what we have in to do, and we'll set the date for this particular to do. So we'll click on here and we can go and set the date. We can assign to Anup, and then we can set start date, then due date. So due date is, for example, 22, then start date is today. And you can also add checklist. So this is a planner, I will explain in another video, but this is how you can set, and then person can come drag this and drag this to show progress. Again, in script writing, similarly, you can add task management here to manage your task. Either you can add a website, Excel, whatever you want that would be according to your team. For example, your team is not able to access Planner, you can use Trello as well. So you can search for Trello and you will get Trello here. So that is what you can add here for task management. So this is the best way to organize your communication. They will come here and they will talk in this group related to this project. For example, they will ask, designer can come and message that video is done for July. So this is how they can post message. So you will have update that this is the update, and then you get a reply as well. So you can see like it's quite organized way to have the a particular project, and they have channels for multiple work, for multiple steps, and this is how they can organize and communicate in that particular thread. The same logic will apply for a particular department. For example, you can have the sales team, then you have follow-up, then you have payment follow-up. So that is what, like quotation in progress, like sales in order, or invoicing. So that is how you can create the multiple channels within your sales team. This is how you can create multiple channels in your marketing department. Apart from that, you can see we have apps here. If you don't have a particular apps, you can also develop a custom app according to your requirement, and that is what you can add here. The best part is the teams also available in mobile. Means your team members can download Teams in mobile and they can use directly using mobile. They don't have to access web and desktop version. So all these updates, all these applications also available in mobile version as well, and that's the best part. Like your team can communicate from anywhere. So hope you got a complete understanding how you can organize your team, how you can create team, how you can create multiple resources and apps add for a particular team, for the task management, for the productivity, for communication. Everything you can organize at one place using Microsoft Teams. With this, we came to the end of this video. We learned what is Microsoft Team, how you can organize your team, create multiple channels, and what are the features available in Microsoft Teams. Thanks for the watching. This is Sandeep Misra signing out.